Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy is expected to address the U.S. Congress virtually tomorrow in order to rally support as the Russian invasion into his country intensifies.
Yeah, the House is set to vote this week on legislation to revoke Russia's normal trade status, just days after approving a ban on Russian oil imports, which the Biden administration had initially resisted. So will Congress have to take the lead in responding to Zelenskyy's address tomorrow?
Joining us right now to discuss Alabama Senator and member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Senator Tommy Tuberville. Senator, what do you expect from Congress, from the Senate, and are you in support of giving more military support, including those MiGs that everybody has talked about?
Well, first of all, there's been so much propaganda. There's so much disinformation out there, even from our government. We want to know the true facts. And so hopefully we'll get that in the morning. And if we can clear some of this up, I think we'll get more people on board to do more things for President Zelenskyy in Ukraine. But until we get the correct information, we don't know who to trust, to be honest with you, over in Congress. But we need to help the people of Ukraine. It's a tough time. It's going to get even worse. They're closing in on President Zelenskyy in Kyiv, and we've got to come up with some conclusions and some better ideas. We've been, President Biden's been leading from behind this entire time. We've been playing catch up. We should have been way out in front of this the last 6-7 months, but that's typical from this administration.
We do have some breaking news. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell says that talks are ongoing about how to get MiGs to Ukraine from Poland. Your thoughts on that? Well,
first of all, we want to get it cleared up tomorrow. They do have MiGs already. We just want to know why they're not flying them. There's all kind of disinformation coming out about that. We want to find out what Poland's up to. Poland has, obviously, they do have MiGs. We want to ask President Zelenskyy, can they be flown? Are they ready to fly? We hear there's a couple of dozen, but we also hear that there's a dozen or so that are not able to fly and won't be able to fly for several months for maintenance reasons. So again, a lot of disinformation. We all want to help Ukraine, but we want to make the right decisions, and we obviously need help from Zelenskyy in terms of what do you need, when do you need it, can it be done, and then we need the Biden administration to make the decision to get it done.
We've got about 20 seconds, Senator. If there were one thing that you could do to help Mr. Zelenskyy, the president there, what would it be?
Well, I'd say ground-to-air missiles, more of those. Something like the S-300, the air protection system. They have a couple of those, but there's more in NATO that we could get to them. It's not about being in the air, it's about protecting the air. So I think that would be the big reason that we would need more missiles to be able to protect the cities as we speak, and not carry on the battle, but protect from the battle.
All right. Senator Tommy Tuberville, thank you very much for joining us.